So summer's here, the weather's finally improving, and this is the time to make the most of your health. This is when we're most motivated naturally, our serotonin levels are high. This is where we want to get things done. Can't get things done now, it's going to be very tough 2025. So one of the key things I want to talk to you about is a very interesting, simple way that you could possibly improve your health without even realizing you're doing it. How good would that be? This is what I want to talk to you about. And this is the importance of how effective it is just to get simply into the surf. Because the surf is a really incredible thing that we can use to really pump up a lot of different aspects of our health. Let's check these ones out. So to start with, mentally, from our psych perspective, what we understand is that when we are in the water, we tend to be in the flow. This is a psych term that's been used since the mid-60s. In the flow means you don't think about anything other than being in the surf. So go surfing, go bodyboarding, go body surfing, all these type of things give you the opportunity to focus on nothing other than catching the wave and getting out past the waves. So doing this basically takes your mind off everything else and is a great way of performing meditation without needing to actually think about it too much. Next one, our immune system. There's a couple of incredible things that happen when we're in the cold. The first one is we know that cold water stimulates our vagal function, does some tremendous things to improve our immune system. So just being in the cold can have a really phenomenal effect on our health. That's the first. But the other one that most people don't realize is when you're in the cold and when you're in the surf, that movement of water, the waves crashing, produce these things called negative ions. Those negative ions get into the atmosphere, you breathe them in, and as you take those negative ions in, they actually do have some incredible health benefits, including that on your immune system. So there's a second one that we want to look at. And this is what gives waterfalls that kind of crisp, fresh air, is those negative ions when you're around them. The physical aspect of things. One of the big things everybody hates doing with exercise is how boring, how tiring it is. But imagine if you had exercise that didn't feel like exercise. Just go out there, catch a few waves. You don't even feel like you're exercising, but yeah, you're still moving. You're still buoyant, you're still having to jump over waves, go under waves, these type of things. So just to be able to exercise without even realizing you're exercising is really critical. Another great way that being in the surf is fantastic for you this summer. And finally, brain. All right, so there's so many different things we can talk about with human brain function with the surf. But a couple of key ones I want to really pick up. Number one is blood flow. We can really improve blood supply to the brain and change it around by the cold exposure and by the movement and the activity that you perform. There's a whole lot of different hormones that change as well. And this can have a calming effect on the human brain, reducing stress specifically by increasing vagal function. So you can increase your vagal tone and get it up, and in doing so have a huge effect on our brain health overall. Then this is just touching the tip of the iceberg. Guys, if you haven't done anything yet this summer, please get out and get into the surf. Head down to one of our coasts and start finding some waves and spending some time in those waves. Make sure you're safe, be around patrolled beaches so that you know you're not going to get yourself into trouble, and spend the time in the surf. It will make a huge difference to the way you start 2025. Anyway, guys, I'm Trevor Chakouti from Spinewise. If you do have any questions, please just pop them up as per always, or you feel free to message me directly if you need. Otherwise, I shall catch you next vid. Bye for now.